have a set of guiding principles. The preconceptions and generalizations regarding fundamental issues of one's life and of the entire world. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, we tend never to abandon our beliefs. These are things Prospector believes on Rock 107.
I believe aliens have already visited us, but left immediately after seeing the people in Florida. I believe nothing is worse than the fact that Apple put the charging port at the bottom of their wireless mouse. And finally, I believe that you're only truly rich when you can afford a houseplant and remember to water it.
Well, now we know the reason he turned out the way he did. That was Things Prospector Believes on Rock 107. For Does Pennsylvania Have a Budget Yet?
I can't believe you even think that it possibly could have happened. Of course we don't.
This has been Does Pennsylvania Have a Budget Yet? Longing for the day when
You probably shouldn't expect the highest quality food at Walmart, but with prices this summer, you got to do what you got to do. But still, you know what? Maybe pass on the shrimp. Good morning. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
The Food and Drug Administration is warning Americans not to eat, sell, or serve Walmart's great value raw frozen shrimp due to possible contamination with cesium-137, which is a radioactive isotope.
Kate, what is this, 3 Mile Island ship? What's going on here? You know, oh, watch out. Brrr. If your shrimp is glowing, do not eat it.
I was going to say, avoid the glowing shrimp. The radioactive material was detected in shipping containers from Indonesia at 4 U.S. ports, and testing on the frozen shrimp from the distributor also tested positive.
So if you see the label, Chernobyl tasty shrimp, don't eat it. Don't just get away.
Technically, no frozen shrimp within the U.S. food supply has tested positive, but due to the likelihood of contamination, the FDA is recommending a recall on all products from those containers. And if you have any, toss them.
Be careful, though. You probably shouldn't be tossing them right in the household trash, right? Because if the raccoons get it, now you're going to have mutant raccoons with laser eyes running around your neighborhood at night. You don't want that.
Oh, my God. I didn't even think about that.
They'll be cutting the bags with their eyes.
If you want to know if your shrimp is potentially radioactive, the FDA put out information on the lot codes. The printed Best Buy dates are March 15th of 2027. These packages were on sale in 13 states, including Ohio, Kentucky, and Pennsylvania.
I just like the idea of radioactive shrimp. You know, look, you can eat the shrimp yourself and become, are you ready? A superhero who fights crime.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you could name yourself Gamma Gumbo and be the one bite of spicy radioactive beast turns you into a Cajun crime fighter. That's not bad.
You're proud of yourself.
How about Prawn of Power?
Oh, it keeps going.
Yeah, the shrimp-fueled Avengers got a shell-shocking punch. All right, no, wait, here it is, the final one. You ready? Mm-hmm. Nuclear crustacean. With a snap of my irritated claw, villains scuttle away in fear. You're right. I am proud of myself.
It could be the chaos happening at work.
Or that haircut you have scheduled during the day. Good morning. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
21% of men get anxious over their haircuts. Honestly, we're surprised that number isn't higher.
You know what, Kate? Especially if any of them can relate to today's list of top 5 ways to know you got a bad haircut. Here we go. Number 5. Trekkies walk up to you and say, "Big fan, Mr. Spock."
Top 5 ways to know you got a bad haircut. Number 4, you ask for Justin Timberlake from 2025. You got Justin Timberlake from 1998.
Number 3, the first thing your kids say when you get home is, "Carrot Top."
Top 5 ways to know you got a bad haircut. Number 2, when you ask your barber what you owe him, he says, "Forgiveness."
And the number 1 way to know you got a bad haircut, Bill Gates tells you you got a great haircut. There you have it. Northeast PA's classic rock. We're not getting younger, but sometimes you don't want to say your age. For whatever reason, you don't want to say, "I'm 57 years old," or as I like to tell people, "I'm almost 60," and my wife gets mad. Good morning, it's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
We want to know how old you are, but not with the number.
No.
It's time to play Fill in the Blank, so finish this sentence by filling in the blank. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm blank years old, but again,
I'm 50. No.
Don't use the number.
Oh, okay.
Fill in the blank with something that represents your age.
I'm 8-track player in your car 1 year old. How's that? There you go. How about you? That's what we want to know.
It's your turn. Tell us I'm blank years old, not with the number, but with something that references or represents your age.
All right, what do we got? Social media and all that good stuff?
Tom from your Twitter, I am high, low beam switch on the floor years old. And that is bewildering to me.
Yeah, a little switch on the floor, left-hand side, you tap it with your foot to change the high beams and low beams there.
Love it. Got a text from the Rock Lines. I'm seen Star Wars in theaters years old.
Yeah!
Yay!
I'm 10 years older than that, but I get that one. Matt from Moscow checking in on the Rock Lines. Finish the sentence, fill in the blank. I'm blank years old. No numbers.
My birthday was the last performance for public for the Beatles on Capitol Records roof.
So I am the Beatles performed on Capitol Records roof years old.
Yep.
All right.
Well, listen to this one.
Yeah.
It's also the Beatles. Eric from your Facebook, I am the Beatles broke up years old.
Okay.
Michelle from your Instagram, I am Wilkes-Barre Kegger dive-in party years old. Drive-in.
Yeah. I get that. I remember.
Was that like a big thing?
I mean, driving to the Keggers? Yeah, sure, why not?
Matt from your Instagram, I am $6 Million Man on TV years old.
That was a big thing for me. I loved $6 Million Man. I even had the action figure, because we couldn't call it a doll back then. I had the action figure. Yeah, exactly. It's a doll, for crying out loud. Got one open mic on the Rock 107 app. Fill in that blank.
Prospector, Don checking in. I am rotary dial telephone years old.
Got another one from open mic on the Rock 107 app.
I'm phone on the wall, one bathroom for the whole family, and 3 channels on the TV years old.
Michelle checking in on the Rock Lines. Fill in the blank. I am blank years old, but no numbers. Rock 107.
I am Charles Manson years old.
You couldn't have found something positive. You got to go Charles Manson, huh?
Charles Manson murders years old. That's me.
Why is she so happy?
Hey, at least she's optimistic about it.
I guess, but man, that's pretty happy to be about a dark event.
Chris from our TikTok said gas was 27 cents a gallon years old.
Got a text in. Ed from West Hazleton. I'm AFL NFL merger years old. Okay, late
cool.
60s, early 70s. I'm with you on that one.
Leonard from your Facebook, I am Cuban Missile Crisis years old.
Got another one, open mic on the Rock 107 app. I'm blank years old.
I was born in the first week of the first month of the first year of the muscle car movement.
Hello, Rock 107.
Good morning. I am Share a Phone Line old.
Wow, like party line is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
I mean, I had a landline, but sharing a landline?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd pick up the telephone, and if somebody was using it, you couldn't use it. You'd have to hang it up until they hung up.
Not somebody in your house, though. Somebody in your neighborhood.
Oh!
Correct.
Yeah, party lines were very strange for people. They were gone before I was around.
That's very strange. And from your Facebook, I am no TV remote years old.
I was my TV's remote. Dad would go get the channel, and I'd change it. Texted Greg from Hazel Township. I'm Bunny Rabbit antenna years old. I was also the Bunny Rabbit years, because sometimes I'd have to hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Yeah.
Hold it right there.
And with this one, we got a lot today from Mike. I am JFK assassination years old.
107.
4 National Guardsmen saved a guy's life in Poland last week. They're stationed at a base there and stopped for lunch at KFC on their way out of a training center. A guy collapsed and they did CPR for 30 minutes until he was stable.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107. Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Heading back to school can be a stressful time of the year for kids and for teachers. A middle school teacher in Spring Hill, Florida is facing charges after he apparently got drunk between classes and crashed his car into a fence in the school's parking lot. Campus police officers found 32-year-old English teacher passed out behind the wheel of his car, and it was still in gear. It happened around 11:35 in the morning on the second day of the school year. They thought it was some kind of medical issue at first, but then they saw a bunch of single-serve alcohol bottles in the car next to him. He refused to have his blood tested at the hospital, but a cop noted he smelled of alcohol. Cops posted about it on Facebook. Several people left comments saying they're shocked because he's an excellent teacher. They charged him with driving under the influence. He also had a DUI back in 2014.
Nominee number 2.
Just a reminder, the Carrie Underwood song Before He Cheats is not an instruction manual. A 31-year-old woman near Lexington, Kentucky is facing charges after she damaged her ex-boyfriend's car so bad she totaled it. Her name is Stephanie Carlquist. They got into some sort of fight and she slashed one of his tires, but the real damage came later. After a second fight, he says she smashed his windshield, cracked his rearview mirror, destroyed his radio, filled his vent with glitter, and poured salt in his engine. The car had to be towed, and insurance totaled it after a mechanic said it would cost about $12,465 to fix everything. And for some reason, Stephanie was there when the tow truck driver showed up and told him she was the one who did it. She also fessed up in texts to her ex-boyfriend later on and claimed she did it because she's stressed out and pregnant. It's not clear if he's the father or not. She admitted to police that she broke the windshield and put glitter in the vents, but tried to claim some of the other damage was there because her ex was overdue for an oil change. They charged her with felony criminal mischief, but she didn't seem too upset about it as she's smiling in her mugshot.
And the winner is
the teacher who got a DUI on the second day of school, between classes even. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.